Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mr. Opulent here, and what I wanted to do with you guys in this video is I wanted to answer a question that I got from one of my students, but I've had this question come up a lot, so I wanted to just address it for everybody so you guys can really take away the information from this video and apply it for yourself when it comes to your life and when it comes to your business. Now, the question I got from my student was basically, why is it that when you research a high volume campaign, so you can see that an affiliate is sending a lot of traffic to a web funnel or to a marketing funnel, and you do your competitive intelligence and you do your due diligence to make sure that that person is spending a lot of money. You can see the websites that they're spending the money on, you can see the devices that they're spending the money on, you can see that it's running for a long period of time, and it's a very high volume campaign, so you're confident that it works, okay, that somebody's making money from it. Or even when it comes to Shopify, okay, if you're somebody that has seen a Shopify store that's generating a lot of traffic to it and has a lot of traction going to it, and you can see that they have a lot of views going to their Shopify store, or generally an e-commerce store, and you want to take the same products but you run it for yourself and it's still negative, why is that? And this was something that I did not understand when I was starting off, because I always used to have this assumption that if I swipe a campaign that's high volume, that's making money for somebody else, and I can see that people are making a lot of sales from that product, I'm going to be able to make a lot of sales as well. And oftentimes I would run a campaign, run the exact same thing, run the exact same ad, run the exact same funnel, and it will bomb. And the very big thing that you want to make sure you guys understand, and a very big misconception that a lot of people have, is that winning campaigns are found. That is incorrect. That is just only part of the real big story. And the way I like to see things is this. I always tell people, and always tell my students, that winning campaigns are never found. They are created. Let me make sure I say that one more time so you can really internalize what I'm saying. Winning campaigns, they are never found. They are always created. Now, what I mean by that is that you can go out there and you can find a funnel that works. You can find an ad that works. You can find an offer that works. You can even get it at a good payout. But it does not mean that's going to work for you, for the simple fact that you have to understand that every single campaign is comprised of two parts. Make sure you write this down because it's so fundamental and it's so powerful once you really understand this. Every single campaign is made up of your funnel, number one, and your targeting, number two. People forget the second thing, which is their targeting, because your funnel and your targeting have to be in alignment with each other for you to be able to produce profits, okay? And if one of these is off, you could have a great funnel. You can find a Shopify store that is to do with, I don't know, let me create a random product, fishing rods, okay? You can see that people are killing it from fishing rods, killing it from fishing apparatus, and you might be able to, you might believe that this person that you've been able to swipe their store of is killing it, right, in the fishing industry or the fishing niche. But what will happen is if you target people that are interested in, I don't know, diving, okay, that is not the same market. So your funnel is good, your Shopify store might be good, or your CPA marketing funnel might be good, but your targeting is off. And what happens is you won't be able to make the same type of money that the person that has good targeting and a good funnel is going to be able to make. And it's just for the simple fact that there is an imbalance happening right now where people are coming to your website that is good, but the people that are coming to your website are not the perfect people that are going to be the buyers for your website. And I mean, obviously I used a weird example with the example just now, but the case of the matter is, you might have somebody, so let's say for example, if you were to sell, I don't know, iPhone cases, okay? You might be able to target somebody on Google, and you might think that a good keyword for Google is iPhone 6 or iPhone 7, okay? So right now the iPhone 7 is the hottest iPhone. So if you might think logically that iPhone 7 has a lot of traffic going to it. Maybe if I put an ad going for iPhone cases, that might be able to get some buyers for an iPhone 7 case, okay? But the fact of the matter is, that is going to a broad appeal audience. You're not really thinking about the buyers of that audience. Now, the fact of the matter is, you might get a lot of traffic to your website, but it might not be a lot of buyer traffic. And what you always want to do is you want to think about, where are my buyers located at online? Where are my buyers located at online? Because somebody that types in iPhone 7, they might just be doing a research project on, I don't know, Samsung versus iPhone 7. I don't know, for like a class recital or something like that. But they might not be somebody in the market to buy an iPhone case. But if you had a keyword, for example, cheap iPhone 7 cases, and you have an ad pop up when somebody types in cheap iPhone 7 cases, now what's happening is you're really going to be speaking to somebody who is in the market looking to buy an iPhone 7. You see where that comes from? Because somebody's looking for a cheap iPhone 7 case, that's kind of like a buyer keyword. So you're looking for a buyer at that point in time. And the same thing when it comes to advertising on Facebook. You can have a demographic that's broad. So you might be able to target, if you're selling baby clothes, you might be able to target mums that have a baby between the age of 0 to 12 months, for example. But that might not necessarily be a buyer. Yes, they're in the market for baby clothes, but they might not be a buyer for baby clothes. The person who might be a buyer for baby clothes is somebody that's likely to buy other things related to baby products. So if you can find people that might be passionate within that industry, so for example, people that subscribe to baby magazines that are monthly paid baby magazines, or people that buy baby kind of products, you could target that kind of brand of baby products. If you can do that kind of thing, then what's going to happen is you're going to really focus on honing in on the buyers of your marketplace rather than just the people that are suited within your marketplace. That's just a broad audience. And what's going to happen is oftentimes your targeting is going to be much better. Now, again, the main concept that I want to really relate to you guys is the fact that you might find a very, very good website. You might find a very, very good store. You might find a very, very good marketing funnel. But if your targeting is off and your funnel is good, there's going to be an imbalance and you're not going to be able to make a lot of money. If you have solid marketing funnels and you make sure you have solid ads, solid landing pages, solid marketing processes, and you have solid targeting, and you really understand that if you're not making money right now, it's going to be down to one of those two things. It's going to be likely to be down to either your marketing funnel or your targeting. But if you can get both of these in alignment with each other, so that might mean targeting a specific device. Okay, it might mean that your offer might convert really well for Android, but might bomb on iPhone. It might be targeting a specific operating system, right? That's all targeting still. It might find that Verizon does really, really, really badly for you, okay? But T-Mobile kills it for you. And I've had campaigns like that. And I've had campaigns where the overall campaign is negative, but I look into my data really, really intricately, and I see T-Mobile is doing like 300% ROI. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna target T-Mobile, and I'm gonna exclude everything else, okay? Because T-Mobile visitors are gonna be a different demographic and psychographic to another company that might have less constraints when it comes to looking at their credit and whatnot. So you might find that people who have iPhones, they might be typically more well off than people that have Blackberries, because now Blackberries are not even that expensive, but iPhones are like, what, $700, $800 to get an iPhone? So if you really, really understand that, and understand that your demographic of buyers is going to be dependent onto your success of your campaign, whether it comes to you generating leads for a business, because the leads still need to turn into buyers for you to keep running that campaign, or whether it comes from you promoting a Shopify store, or even if you're somebody that has a real business that, I'm not saying that Shopify isn't a real business, but like a real brick and mortar business, like you're doing consulting for people, or you're doing videos for people, or whatever it is, it could be any type of business. You want to really think about, where are my buyers at, okay? Where are my buyers at in the marketplace, and really advertise to your buyers, okay? So guys, if you like this kind of concept, and if you like this kind of content, then what I'm actually gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing a web class, a free web class, where I'm gonna be showing you guys step by step how I've been able to build my business and being able to attract the right buyers and being able to build my business to the point where it's been able to do 7 figures per year. And I'm gonna be showing you guys step by step how I've been able to do so, and how you can go out there and do so and make sure that your funnel is solid. Even if you're promoting a CPA product, I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff when it comes to CPA in this web class. And I'm gonna be showing you guys as well how to make sure your targeting is solid, okay? So make sure you actually click somewhere around this video. There should be a link for you to register for this free web class. It's completely for free. There's nothing to pay for or anything like that. But make sure you register for it. And you guys really, really take note of the information I'm gonna give you guys, because this is the stuff that works for me. This is the stuff that's been able to help me transition my life, and it's helped me make over 7 figures right in a 10-month period of time from starting this business, okay? So guys, make sure you guys register for this web class. It's gonna be somewhere around this video, and I'm gonna see you guys there. So it's your boy, Mr. Opulent. I'm gonna see you guys on top.